Stouts Mountain is an infrequently climbed mountain in the Big Holes. The grade is about right, and most of the climb is on the ridge, but it had an unexpected surprise for us when we got up there. Basically, there's a quarter-mile of ridge, which is knife edge and had some very dangerous snow. Some ice with about 2 inches of fluff on top of it, which caused us to not be able to finish. We had to turn back before we got to the top. Definitely going to come back and do it again, though, when the snow is in better condition. We are at Piney Creek Pass, and we are making our way up Stouts Mountain. And we weren't able to park where we wanted to because there was no place to park the car. But we found a spot a little bit off trail, and we're going to do the best we can to make it up that ridge. It took a bit of work to try to find the right way up the mountain. We had a couple false starts with thick underbrush and unpassable ravines. About a third of the way up, walk along a ridge, trying to avoid the right, which is really soft snow, and the left, which is pretty much impenetrable. We finally found a way up, and the going went a lot quicker. It's kind of a winter wonderland, but unfortunately, not a lot of visibility. We're about to hit the summit ridge, and we're layering up. Okay, we're on the summit ridge now. Got a little bit of downhill for a second, and I can just barely see poking through the clouds there. More trees, we have more up to go. But for sure, it's a lot windier here than it was before. You can see the wind blowing off my snowshoes. You can tell it gets windy here. Look at the marks around this tree, how it kind of dug a little pit around one side, and look at the marks after it. It's so cool, huh? Check out the cornices along this ridge. Whew. Whew. Oh, hey, look at that. That went through. Okay, that traverse was hairy. We're right below the cloud level for just a second here. When we did the final descent, the conditions of the snow became readily apparent. It was so bad. There was this really thin layer of soft stuff, and then a thick layer of crust, about maybe 2 or 3 inches, which you can bust through occasionally, which made your footing really uncertain. It wasn't quite as obvious going up, but on the way down, oh my goodness, and you can see we biffed it several times. Oh, I was glad to be off the mountain.
Easiest way to lose altitude. Oh! Hey, good news. I caught it.
Once we made it back to the road, it was a quick walk back to the car. No one likes to try to climb a mountain and failing, but man, those avalanche conditions, it was definitely right to turn around when we did.